Hey, Lowriders, it's me, Lois, and this message is for Stormi Steele. So, Stormi, I was listening to Here for Hot Tea and a couple other people about your Glaze products. I hadn't said anything because with the debacle with you and Letitia, and I tried to explain some things, nobody actually listened to what I was saying. When I was telling them that Melody, who I really didn't want to bring up in this video at all, and Macy and Mila and Canvas Beauty are all powered by Shopify. And a lot of us know that Shopify is basically click and point. So I can see Letitia's team making a mistake in regards to shipping policies and so forth and so on. Copying Canvas Beauty products name and address, that was totally bogus, totally bogus, and I'm not trying to cover up for Letitia, but mistakes can be made. So I was trying to force an apology from her and then threaten to sue. Okay, in regards to suing, I think the only reason that you didn't sue, Stormi, is because you know that everything that you're doing is not above board and copacetic. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at the body glazes and they have other names, because I'm a photo booth. I have a 360 photo booth, and I also have a stand-up photo booth, Roma, where you can take it around. And I'm always purchasing products from Alibaba, as well as I forget what the other one, AliExpress. That's what it is, AliExpress and Alibaba. So I was looking at the products, gazing through the products and such. And I see Canvas Beauty, I see Melissa, I see Cake, I see a bunch of other names on there. And they all look similar to yours. However, these guys' products have been out longer than your products have been out, number one. Number two, with AliExpress, you can order as much as you want to. The shipping and handling, that's what the most expensive is. The cost of the product itself is $1 to $2, something like that. You end up, like, I calculated about 5,000 units, because I heard you mention something about all these orders that you had, and I calculated the units. You would much rather pay $32,000 or so in shipping fees just to possibly cheat your customers. I'm not going to say alleged, and in my opinion, because it looks real scamish. It looks suspectish. Let's be real clear. The ingredients are exactly the same. And if you have your own chemist, I'm sure you are not using exactly the same ingredients. The labels on all the glazes are actually the same, including the pineapple upside down, where you put pineapple on this side and upside down cake upside down on this way on this side. That's also suspectish, because, excuse me, there are 3 other products on Alibaba that are using that same upside down pineapple and then upside down, and then you turned around and used it. And then there was another one where you spelled it exactly the same, and that Sensa or whatever the flipping dip, Incent or Sioma or whatever the flipping dip is called, you used exactly the same typing and everything. And I'm looking at the labels, and I'm just viewing every angle, and it's exactly the same. It's not an alleging it, or in my opinion, it's a fact. If you actually look at those products, your products look exactly like their products, Stormi. So you coming on to YouTube or Instagram or TikTokity or wherever else you want to go, and you want to fuss at people for calling you out on big bad business practices like you called Letitia out. My question is, why don't you answer the questions? Who is your chemist? What is your chemist's name? Why have we never seen your chemist? We see the people in the warehouse and stuff, and y'all packing up stuff, but y'all could have ordered that stuff from Alibaba and then capture a cap on it. because you already have your labels on your containers and stuff. All you got to do is unscrew the cap off one and put it on the other. It's the same size. Okay, ounces, everything. It's exactly the same. And that is not allegedly, and in my opinion. And before you threaten to start suing people, make sure you do your due diligence and do your research and look at all the products that we're talking about, so you understand that no one is just coming for you because they don't like you. They're coming for you because you like to talk a lot of crap and you like to say that nobody has enough money to come for you. You lie. You've been lying. And you just bought this 30,000 square foot property for your products. Why are people having a problem getting their orders? If you have this big ass warehouse, all you have to do, and your products are in your warehouse, and your products are being made in Huntsville, Alabama, why are people having a problem receiving their products from you? And also what I want to know is, what happened to your hair care line? Okay, it just seems like something's fishy. All of a sudden, you can't sell a product that you're supposed to have nurtured from birth with a chemist, with someone to help you nurture that product, and you can no longer sell your own products. Something don't sound right. Something don't sound right, Stormy. So you really need to start answering some questions, because I noticed that on a lot of other content creators' posts on Instagram, TikTok, or what have you, when people call them out and say, okay, you're lying about this or you're lying about that, they have receipts. I have yet to see a receipt from you. You just want to bully people, and then you want to whine and say, oh, I'm being bullied, I'm being talked about. Yes, you're being talked about because you talk about everyone else. You're trying to point a finger at everyone else and not looking in the mirror. Is your business practices above board? If you got investigated and they looked at your products, would your products with the same ingredients as Melissa and Cake and all the other products, would your products be different than what those products are? Are you buying your products in bulk from Alibaba or AliExpress? Those are the questions that the audience want to know, the people want to know, Huntsville want to know, the customers want to know, the potential customers want to know. We want to know exactly where those products are coming from. So on your label, it should say something. It probably does anyway, so I don't even want to give you no tips or nothing, because you might start to turn shit around and then people immediately notice what I'm thinking in my head. But the bottom line is, if all your business is in Huntsville, you should be able to produce your chemist, the person that is actually formulating your body glaze. And those body drops you got, they have similar products like that on AliExpress as well. I forget what they call them, body oil juice. Yeah, body oil juice is what they call them. So you call them body drops, they call them body oil juice. But it's the same thing with the strawberry shortcake and whatnot. It's like, there's no way that you came up with a concept, especially the pineapple upside down. That's the one that really got me. It's pineapple, then upside down, and you did it exactly the way they did it. That's not your marketing. That's someone else's marketing. And it's on Alibaba Express, and it's on other places as well. But Alibaba is one of the places where you can buy super bulk and then sell it. You need to answer some questions and show some receipts. Show who your chemist is. And don't pay him to lie. Do not pay him to lie, because it can be easily checked. You know, people will verify. They will verify. You know, there's some investigators out here, including me. I just haven't learned how to do all adding stuff in like everyone else is. Like I said, I'm a new YouTuber, so I haven't learned that. But I'm going to be calling my grandbaby over here this weekend so he can help grandma, put a face to some of the things that I'm saying. But the fact of the matter is, Stormy, your business practices seem suspectish. It's a lot of tomfoolery, jackassery, and fuckery going on over there in your warehouse. And I think you moved from the one before to try to show that you have all this money, but people are still not getting their products. And the ones that are receiving their products are saying it's not standing up to scrutiny. And okay, so you did a dance for TikTok and you got on TikTok and you claim you're one of the #1 selling beauty brands. Well, you're not, because I looked that up too. You are nowhere in the top 25. Okay, I looked that up. Okay, you're not one of the top beauty brands. You're not one of the top, what's the other word I'm looking for? It's another name you mentioned at one time. Skincare. You're not the top 25 at all. Okay, so I would need you to clean that up. You don't have to lie to kick it, Stormi. Okay, if you want someone to trust you and trust in your business and your business acumen, then you have to be straightforward. Just like stores, you know, when there's a product that they have that's defective and folks bring it back, they get their money back. First of all, you need to respond to your customers. You have very poor customer service. You bought this 30-foot freaking warehouse and you have absolute no customer service. That makes no sense to me. If I invest that much money in a 30-foot warehouse, best believe I'm going to hire the best customer service I can have on hand. You know, you're claiming you're doing all these big numbers with orders and such. Well, we're the people that are responding to the ones that are not getting their orders. Because unbeknownst to you, because you think you know everything, unbeknownst to you, there are a lot of complaints about you and your product. But you only want to address the content creators. You don't want to address the customers who are literally putting this business online and giving content creators the information that you have bad business practices. So that's what you need to address first. I don't give a flipping dip about your struggle before. You lucked into something, you did really well, but you couldn't keep it up. Because I still want to know why you're not selling your hair care products. I was one of the first customers that bought your hair care products. After a while, I couldn't get them no more. Okay, I tried to give you a play, but I did because I thought you were friends with the people I love, but it turns out you were a different sort of breed. You came in there with an agenda to try to take somebody down when you're already down in the gutter yourself. You're already trying to dig yourself up out of the gutter. You talk about people, you cuss people out for no reason, and you make a face that only a mother could love, child. And I was listening to one of the other content creators about the faces that you make. Do you realize that it takes a lot of energy for you to put into wrinkling and twisting your face up to look like whatever it is that you're trying to look like? Because you're not scaring nobody. Let's be real clear about that. It just looks like a stink face. But after a while, your face is going to start to look like that permanently. Can you look at your mom's face and see what I'm talking about? And that is not alleged, and in my opinion. She has this permanent scowl on her face, like she's just so angry at the world because something didn't happen in her life or something didn't go right, and she's just mad at everybody. You're going to end up looking like your mama, Stormi. Probably worse. You know, because we don't know how long your mama been doing it, but you're pretty young. And for you to start tuning up your face to look like that is ridiculous. And then when you get about 40 and you literally look like that and your lip be hanging over for no reason and you have to get cosmetic surgery to try to fix it and put it together because you've created all these unnecessary wrinkles because you have so much anger and hatred in your heart that you can't even crack a smile. It would kill you to crack a smile. You know what I'm saying? You want everybody to think that you're so tough, and you're not. You're a scared little girl who doesn't really know how to handle television. Like Marceau said, you don't know how to play the game of reality TV, so you think that what you're supposed to do is talk shit about everybody. Leave Letitia alone, and leave Dr. Melody Cherie Scott the fuck alone, because she ain't fucking with you. She don't have time to fuck with you. Okay? You should be worrying about your business, minding the business that pays you. And if you're so successful in what you're doing, you would have no problem showing receipts instead of whining and talking about picking on you. Ain't nobody picking on you. We're following your lead. We're following your lead because you keep threatening to sue people, talking about y'all ain't got enough money to come after you. You ain't got enough money to sue all of us. Let's be real clear and matter factual about that. You don't have enough money to sue all of us. And bottom line is, if you did attempt to sue and we pull all this shit up that we pull up and present, you're going to have to answer those questions. Well, how come your products, the ingredients are the same as this product? And she was out 5 years ago and you just came out last year. Are you just tacking your name onto somebody else's product or finding a white label to put your name onto? Because you did not come up with this. You had to scramble for this, and you found Alibaba and AliExpress, because those are one of the two best websites when you're doing bulk business, for sure. Because if you're buying a lot of products, the price is less and less. Sometimes it's under $1, honey. I already know how it works because I do balloons and all kinds of decorations for my photo shoots, graduations, and whatnot. So I do understand. But if you're paying $32,000 for shipping, just to cheat customers and say that you're the top selling on TikTok because you're supposedly or purportedly giving a discount, that's some shiesty business, Stormi Steele, Canvas Beauty brand. That's some shiesty business. And I'm going to need you to get your shit together before you come for other people. Okay? Now, Letitia may not know what she's doing, but at least she takes the time to listen when she gets out of her fucking feelings. She will listen to what you're saying. You, on the other hand, you want everybody to think that you're this great businesswoman and you know what you're doing. When we're looking at your products on someone else's website or someone else's Instagram page or someone else's TikTok page, the same products, and it don't say Canvas Beauty brand, it don't say Stormi Steele or none of that. It says Melissa Cake or whatever it says. So I'm going to need you to get your shit together and answer the questions that are being answered. What you really should do is actually sit down with some of us YouTubers and actually talk about it. Let us ask you some questions in regards to your business. If you want to show that you're genuine and that you are the businesswoman or a businessman or business company that you say you are, you should be able to sit down and have a question and answer and truthfully answer those questions without getting an attitude. And when you do that, make sure you leave your damn mother at home, because she's ruining your image. Whatever image you did have, she's fucking that up for you. Let's be real clear about that. I'm somebody's mama and I'm somebody's grandmama. And one thing I would not do is pick on my son or my daughter's friends just because I don't like them. If I don't like them, I tell him, hey, this is why I don't like them. So can you talk to him or whatever? I have not had that problem with my child or any of his friends. One girlfriend, yes, the bitch patted me on the head and I had to check. I don't like that bitch. No, she patted me on my head and rubbed my back. I am not a motherfucking dog. You're not going to be doing that. And he checked her real quick, because my son and my grandson, they don't play about mama or grandma. Okay, so you need to check your mama and you need to check her real quick, because she's interfering in what could be your, what's the word I'm looking for? Let's just say success, because I can't even think of the word I'm trying to say. Mega success, okay? She is interfering in your mega success. And until you can sit down and graciously humble yourself and talk to the people who happen to be your fans, and the people who want to know what the heck is going on with Canvas Beauty products. Why is it that it was 1 cent and then all of a sudden the cent changed? I really believe you came out with a little short line and then all of a sudden you started to do the mass production thing, buying it from somewhere else. But if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. I need you to say I'm lying and how I'm lying, because like I said, when I figure out how to put pictures and places and stuff up here, hopefully that'll be by next week, you'll see what I'm talking about. And you can go yourself, actually. You know it's Alibaba Express. I'm sure you have it on your top window on your computer. I'm sure you have the click and point, just like you do with Shopify. You have the click and point. So what you need to do is answer the questions that everyone wants to know. Okay? And not make up a story that you think we want to hear. Because we're really astute and we can figure shit out. And we can figure out when people are lying or just holding back on the truth. Okay? So get it together, Stormi. Get it together. And stop coming for people if you don't want them to come for you, in my Kenya Moore voice. Got it? Okay, low riders, I'm out on this one. Thank you so much for listening. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe, and tell me what you think about my video. Peace.